Hey there, troopers. This is Random Game Channel, here to do a navigational gameplay tips video for Hive Hunt on the Sparta Assembly and Robotics Deck. Now, it doesn't look like the actual map itself rotates out. I've been playing it, I played several games, Hive Hunt on the Sparta. It doesn't seem like it changes from the Assembly and Robotics Deck. So what I'm going to focus on is that particular map. There could be other ones I just haven't come across yet, but I'm going to talk about this one. Alright, so let's check it out. I think I got like 4 screenshots here that I wanted to go over with you all. And after that, I'm going to fire up this video that I recorded from earlier. Part of the stream I did for the game, and I'll give you a visual aid as well, in addition to the map. Alright, so again, like I said, this is going to be Assembly and Robotics Deck, Hive Hunt Sparta. As you can see, this is our play area. It's actually pretty small when you actually look at the map itself. I mean, it feels kind of big, because you kind of have to run around a bit, but in actuality it's really tiny. Alright, so this is going to be where you start. You're going to run around throughout the map, and then you're going to end up back here in the middle where you extract. And we'll also have a compass, so north, south, east, west, to help you reference this against the video that I will be showing later. Okay. Alright, so the first, or not the first, but the other thing, let's just go with that. Hive core phases. Goodness, I can't speak anymore. Got a dodo brain right now. But anyways, I want to talk about the hive core phases. So the first phase is going to be here. Kind of near where the landing zone is, where you start the game. So there'll be 2 hive cores. First one's going to be here, second one's going to be here. Then the second phase is when you move into the middle of the map. There's going to be 2 hive cores, so north and then south. It can be a little tricky to navigate, but I'll show you how to do that. I just want to give you like the general layout of how the game will progress, okay? Then the third phase is where you have 2 cores pretty close to each other. They're just on opposite ends of this hallway right here. And then the last phase will be all the way in the opposite side of the map of where you begin. So just make sure you stay together as a team. Don't spend too long in one area, because if you're camping one area too much, or you just can't push past the bugs fast enough, you will actually run out of time to complete all these objectives, okay? It's very easy to run out of time here. Alright, let's actually talk about hive core navigation, alright? So again, like I said, we're going to start over here, the landing zone, the spawn point, the original spawn point. Alright, so when you drop down in here, it's going to be kind of a large hangar area. You don't want to go north, because that's going to actually be a dead end. There is a door, but it's locked and it's closed, and there's nothing here in the east. It's just decoration, okay? So you want to head west. You're going to see another branching corridor going north. You don't want to go down there, because it's just going to be a dead end. And then once you reach this end of the hallway, you'll kind of get like this little junction that I like to call it. and that's where the toads will be. There will be an ammo crate, and there'll be two paths that you can take. Both will lead you to the same large room here. Alright. So, just to let you know, at the entrance of every hive core, there will be a ammo crate. So you can use that as a landmark if you get turned around. Alright, so this path right here is going to be the most direct path. You can go through the more northern section here, or the more, I should say, western section. It'll take you behind where most of the bugs will spawn. Most of the bugs will spawn within the center here. And what you need to do is you need to have like your demolishers throw out the lure grenades, out to the side a little bit. And then hopefully you can create enough of a distraction and lay down enough firepower on these bugs to keep them off of your toad bearers. Now I think the hive core is either going to be here or it's going to be a little bit further north, but this is the general area where it will be. Okay. So after this has been nuked, proceed up north through this hallway here. Once you get past the hallway, you get another junction here. Don't go right, don't go east because there's nothing there, but head directly west and you'll see a couple of entrances here. Those are also dead ends, but you'll see right away when you take that left, you'll see the hive core. So nuke it, come out back the way you came, so go east, go south, then go west. There will be, I'm pretty sure there'll be like another ammo crate here. So reload, rearm, move up, and then once you start to exit this hallway, you'll be at a junction. You can go north, you can go south. Doesn't really matter. It all leads to the same T intersection here. So you'll notice that there's this black gap here. That's inaccessible, so you got to go around. And then once you get to this T intersection, you got to go go to the east to take this pathway. I think it's like a sub-level of this particular centerpiece here, and that's actually what we see as part of the map. So once you actually get to the end of this next hallway right here, the sub-level hallway, you can go north, you can go south. The team will need to tackle this one at a time or split it up, but I suggest just tackling it one at a time just in case there's like a large bug presence. And then get to the hive core and you do the other one. I've seen a couple of games where like you can split it up and it has worked. It all really depends, right? So once you're done, come back out, go through this entrance again, and I believe there should be like another ammo crate somewhere around here, maybe in this hallway somewhere. And then once you're ready, push out west and go north. This hallway right here, it can be a pretty big hurdle to come across. Like the first major hurdle is here because sometimes people decide to camp here way too much, like 5-10 minutes. Don't do that, you'll run out of time, because you got two major hurdles on the west side that you need to contend with. So the bugs will be hitting you at full force in this section here, and they will be continuously spawned from this western hallway. So push together as a team. I highly recommend one-shot kill weapons, but of course, play with what you like. Because the one-hit kill weapons will allow you to push a lot easier. But anyways, continue up north, place the nuke, and then this is where, this is where the next major hurdle is. For some reason, a lot of bugs tend to spawn here and crowd the hallway, which can kind of jam you up if you don't move fast enough and clear the corpses. So push your way west, nuke this core, and then head south here. When I played here, I haven't typically seen a lot of bug presence here. There might be some, but not enough where it's like, hurdle 3, 2, and 1, which you might see when you play. So this one shouldn't be too hard to do, and once you're ready, you really gotta start running back right away. About here. If you start running right away, when you get to about this section right here, you will start to see the timer cool down. So like that's when the actual extraction will start, when you get to about here if you're running back right away. Okay, so let's talk about Hive core extraction. So like I said, this is the last Hive core, right? The last phase. I have never gone through here, but I can only assume that it might be a longer route, or it might be cut off to some degree where it's inaccessible. I kind of obscured it with these do not go signs, but in these particular areas here and here, there's like a thick gray line, so I can only assume that signifies the dead end. Like you can also see it here. I was like got a solid gray line, so that's definitely dead end. I'm not 100% sure here because I did not navigate it. It was just safer to go through here because that's where a lot of people were kind of like running around, and of course you got the ammo crate somewhere here. Alright, so you want to head back east, proceed north, go back east, go south, and then you remember that junction where you go to the sub-levels? You go take that path all the way down until you hit that intersection, that another T intersection. Then you want to go south. So generally, when you're navigating, to the Hive cores, you want to go north and then west. It's how you progress. And then when you go to the extraction phase, you typically want to go generally to the south after you cleared these two rooms again. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. It took me a while to figure things out, getting blasted by the bugs at the same time, right? So let's take a look at the video, and we'll go over that as part of like the secondary visual aid, if that's like more your thing, right? Okay, so as you can see, this is where you drop off from the shuttle. You just want to head directly west from here and just go all the way down, and so you see the marker where you can like place the ammo crates, right? So like I said earlier, ammo crates are placed near the entrances of Hive cores. Don't go to the right, that's a dead end. And you'll start seeing some bugs come in. Usually the first contact is a bunch of drones. Then for some reason there's always a pair of hunters, or not hunters, gunners here. Sorry, I've been playing too much Halo. So these are the two hallways I said you can take to your right. They basically go the same way. The bugs will start hitting you about now, so just make sure you stay together and kill the bugs. So this part here, like, it can get a little crazy because look at the high numbers that's already spawning. This is going to be hive core number 1. You can see it there in your top left. So, just make sure you don't hit each other because this is a pretty, close quarters battle. You can see the hive core is just on the other side of this center area. And just do your best to survive. Provide that suppressive fire so toad bears can move up, okay? Oh yeah, I'm just going to throw in tips as I go, as we watch this, right, together. Like I was mentioning earlier, the bugs typically spawn in here very heavy, so there's going to be some lulls in combat like we just saw. So use that opportunity to get the toads and move them into position and place them on the hive core. So after it's done, just continue up north through this hallway. And then when you get to the end of the hallway at this junction, take a sharp left. The right side is nothing. There's nothing for you there. So here's hive core number 2. It's tucked in that corner there next to those 2 dead ends that I mentioned earlier. So just forget it. Don't even go there. Place the toad and just run back up immediately so you can relink with the rest of the team. Okay. Dead ends? Don't go there. I've already investigated it. I know. From experience. There's nowhere you can go. These 2 doors always trip people up because people typically assume that the most direct path is the best way to go. Not the case. It's kind of like Boreas. The most direct route isn't always the one that will work for you. So, remember, retrace your footsteps, go back west to where hive core number 1 was. And once you do get there, you just need to, I believe, well, we'll see. I already forgot what the directions were. Alright, so, sharp left, follow the hallway to the next pair of hive cores. So take a right, take a left. Sometimes this part of the hallway can be filled with a lot of bugs, so just move and shoot. Make sure you stay with the team. Unlike us here, we kind of are moving a little fast. That's only because the bug presence is particularly light as of right now. As you can see, the rest of the team is lagging behind. So this is the part where there's 2 paths, so you can go left and right. That goes to the sub-level, so you can see it's going under the level we're on now. This is going to be hive core number 3 and number 4. They're pretty identical, so just go down there and place those toads and blow them up. So that's the other pathway that you can take. So I'm taking this one. It is kind of like on the opposite end of the entrance here, so just be careful. Alright, so there's nothing left for you to do in here. Go back up immediately if the other hive core hasn't been destroyed. Here's the ammo crate. It's actually at the junction at the entrance, just like I said. Typically show up at the entrance of every hive core. So on the Sparta, you will typically get ambushed a lot. So just be careful. Well, I was going to say that. So head back west. You need to go back up to the level we just came down from. Alright. And then I believe we need to go west and then proceed north. Just make sure the guys that have the toes get it moving. Alright, so now we're taking a sharp right towards the northern direction. And here is Hive Core, I forget what's the number, 5? Hive Core 5, right? We got 4 right now. This can be a little tricky because the bugs typically like to spawn pretty heavy from that hallway to the left of the hive core. So you guys really need to like push your way in as fast and hard as you can, because the longer you stay, the more bug corpses pile up, and then eventually if you're not progressing at all, the bug corpses will pile up and you can't move at all. Alright, so that's something you need to watch out for when you're playing Hive Hunt on the Sparta. I've actually played through some matches where the hallways get completely jammed up and then we lost because we just couldn't push around. Alright, so I believe we're heading in the westerly direction now. So like I mentioned earlier, one-hit kill weapons are gonna excel in this map. Particularly, in these tight corridors where you need to put the bugs down quick. Alright, so here's Hive Core number 6. This is at the end of that junction, pretty much the opposite side of that hallway that we just came from. Shouldn't be too hard to get this one, so try to make short work of the bugs. Alright, so now we need to head south. This is going into the last phase of Hive Hunt. And there's just going to be one hive core left. Usually I don't, see too many bugs pop up at this point. So it should be relatively easy for the team to like push down there and place that last toad. So when you get down here, you want to turn right towards the west. Look at that big old tiger, and it's dead. Look at that. Alright, so this is last Hive Core 7. And earlier, I guess I should have said left instead of right. Maybe I mistimed the verbal cue there, or like the text cue, but turn right from the corridor, the hallway into there. So prepare for extraction. Basically, you just want to continue east generally. You want to just take the hallway back up the way that you came. So this is Hive Core number 6. Take a sharp right. Sometimes you might need to sit here for a second or two to let the team catch up. But generally, you want to move fast. The bugs will hit you very hard during extraction. If you don't move fast enough, everyone's just going to die. So you need to run fast. So head south. We're going down the corridor again, like we've seen here. Got the power of the shotgun. 1-2 hit kills. So provide cover fire. Keep moving. Now we're moving a sharp left east. This is taking us back to that junction where it goes like to the sub-level. So keep going, keep pushing. Just blast the bugs and keep moving. Alright, so take that sharp right. And you want to continue south. Remember, typically you want to head south during extracts. Look at the sheer amount of bugs here. Like, if you're running on your own, you might just get slurped. But, you know, like I said, just do your best. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. It's cool, but the gameplay loop here can be pretty tight and can be pretty fun. So, hey, yeah, you made it to the dropship. At least I hope you did. And hopefully this helps you out. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, this will give you a better understanding of how the map works. It's pretty small once you run through it several times. And it can be pretty challenging on the extract. You know, we lost a lot of people here. So, yeah. What, we got like 4 people? At least that's what the electronic signboard said. Yeah. You gotta move fast here. There's no lollygagging. If you don't move, you die. And look at that. We are done. The extraction is complete. We have to fight another day. Alright, so as we are closing this video out, I hope you can help support me by liking the video, leaving a comment, you know, let me know if this helped you out, share this with your friends in your play group, and most importantly, I hope that you can subscribe to the channel. All this stuff will help with the algorithm. Say, hey, Random Game Channel's got some stuff worth watching. And subscribing to the channel will let you know when, you know, videos are uploaded and when I do live streams, okay? Alright, so that's it. I will catch you all later. Hope you have fun. Stay safe and stay gaming. Alright, folks. Catch y'all next time. Get back out in the field and smash those bugs for me. Peace out, homies.